Alright, so we move to game 3 of the tournament. My Bretonnians versus a High Elf army in just a regular pitched battle, and of course 2,500 points. So starting on my right, those two things on the right are both eagles, even though that one looks like a dragon. So two eagles, Northern Sea Guard, and then a huge, huge point sink. He's got close to 40 Phoenix Guard. He's got a level 4 mage, a High Elf Prince, and a High Elf Noble that is their battle standard bearer. So roughly speaking, I think 2/3 of the points of his whole army are all wrapped together in that one unit. Some more Northern Sea Guard, 5 Dragon Princes, 2 Eagles. And that's his list. It's reminded me a little bit of the last game I played where there's so few units on the table, but the ones that are there are kind of tough to crack. This one, I'm not worried about any units he has on the table except for that one unit, and I'm not really sure how I'm going to crack that one. So of course my list hasn't changed. I've got Pegasus Knights, Knights Errant on the left, Knights of the Realm, Battle Standard Bearer, level 4th, Lore of Life. Now, he has Lore of Life, as do I, and both of us got Dwellers Below. And for some reason, I never realized that Dwellers Below ignores all saves, and I learned that early in the game, and so all of a sudden that was a very big option, because that obviously is kind of a spell that's designed to go against Death Stars. Anyway, Trebuchet, I've got my Monster Killing Lord, and there's really nothing for him to go after out there, and I don't need him getting points by just shooting me or whatever, so that's why he's kind of hidden back here. Got my Men-at-Arms with the level 2 Lore of Beasts, Questing Knights, and they don't have any juicy targets because they're not designed to go against elite infantry. They're designed to go against high toughness. So anyway, another Trebuchet, Archers, more Pegasus Knights. So we move to High Elf turn 1, and he moves up as you can see. Here's on the right side, his Eagles just kind of fly over my guys. Obviously he's concerned about my Trebuchet, so that's what they're going after. So he casts Dwellers Below on my Men-at-Arms unit, and I thought that was a real strange target, because I was like, yeah, go ahead. So I just used the feedback scroll on it, hoping to get lucky. Feedback scroll on a Lore of Life wizard isn't that effective, because unless you kill him outright, he can regrow it, and it's very difficult to get 3 wounds. So it goes off, and my level 2 failed her strength test. And so now I realize Dwellers Below is not just a Death Star killer, it's also a good character assassin, especially for low strength characters. So it was an important learning experience. So this is the feedback scroll, does 1 wound on him. He doesn't get any more spells off, so I'm not sure how much good that's going to do. So Brett turn 2. There's an overview of the board. You can see on the left I charged one of his Eagles. It was pretty tough to get there. I got kind of lucky with the roll. And if you look at the top right, my Peg Knights charged the flank of his Northern Sea Guard, and I'm sure that was an error on his part to offer me his flank. It was close. So there's what things are looking like. So made short work of the Eagle, and then overran and got into the Dragon Princes, and that again was very, very important. I need the charge. Strength 6 on the charge will get past his armor save, and these guys are pretty tough as it is to beat. So very, very, very happy that I got the charge on him and not vice versa. Over here, killed a bunch of them. He didn't do much back on me, but he was able to reform, and he's just got a lot of attacks with rerolls. I mean, it's hard for him to get past my toughness, my armor, and my ward, but he's got a lot of chances to do it. So we got a High Elf turn 2. I love how he's using the metal base for the Phoenix Guard, and the reflection of the sun coming through the window just makes them positively glow. I think it's just beautiful. So you see on the left, obviously I got the charge on his Dragon Princes. His Eagle came to the flank of my Knights Errant. If you look at the bottom right, his Eagle got the charge on my Trebuchet. So there's a close-up there. His other Eagle got the charge on my Archers. And after battle, very happy with that. Killed a couple Dragon Princes, broke them in combat. Didn't quite run them down, but that was his turn. So on my turn, I'll be able to declare a charge and run them right off the board. And although that's not his main point sink, I certainly don't need a bunch of Dragon Princes roaming around the table. Yeah, here in this battle, didn't do so well. He did 3 wounds on me, and so these guys are, it's not looking quite as good there. And Archers beat one eagle, failed to run him down. The other eagle takes out my trebuchet, and we're going to get in combat soon. So war machines are wonderful the first couple turns. After that, I don't, not too worried about losing the tray bucket.